Hi, I'm Briana and I'm an economist at WSP in the Infrastructure Investments Decision team. My job is pretty much what my title suggests. I work in infrastructure decisions and use economics to justify whether or not a new project should be built. For example, I use a lot of cost-benefit analysis, considering the costs of a project against the benefits of them, and hopefully the benefits outweigh the cost. For example, upgrading an intersection on a road. How much is it going to cost to upgrade that intersection, and what benefits come out of that? Are there travel time savings to the road users? Are there active transport benefits for pedestrians or bike users? Are there decreased vehicle operating costs or decreased carbon emissions because of the infrastructure and the savings that can allow? I've also gotten to work across a couple of different disciplines, including supply chain analysis, which we've utilized for an offshore wind farm to determine whether or not different components could actually be sourced from within Australia or the state that the offshore wind farm was being developed in. And also looking at economic impact assessment, where we look at input-output tables and the spend in infrastructure that goes on in a community and how that branches out and the supply and consumption flow-on effects of that. Working in economic consulting, I got to work with both government and private clients across so many different industries and in so many different disciplines. But while I've always loved infrastructure and the idea of it, even when I was in high school, I loved the thought of future planning and what we could do for the nation. I didn't know what economics was really. I wasn't interested because I'd never really heard of it. It wasn't offered at my school. And when I looked at it in the uni courses, I just sort of glossed over it because I didn't really know what it was. I went into engineering because I figured that was good for infrastructure and I thought I was good at maths. But I was so lucky to take introductory microeconomics in my first year, and I absolutely fell in love with economics and decided to change my degree and my focus. And I'm so glad I did. For a little while there, I stopped focusing on infrastructure and I was more worried about how we could use economics in different ways in everything that I was getting to learn at uni, whether that was monetary policy, cost-benefit analysis, or any of the other so many different subjects that I got to take. But when I was in my final year of uni, I was so lucky to come across an internship and graduate position that managed to combine the two things that I really cared about. I interned at EY in the infrastructure advisory team, and I got to work on really interesting infrastructure projects and apply my economic knowledge, especially through cost-benefit analysis and determining the impacts of different infrastructure. That journey has led me to where I am today at WSP, and I've gotten to work across so many different industries and apply so many different theories, and economics is what's let me do that. My message to the young people out there trying to decide what you want to study is it's okay not to know what you want to do, but I'd encourage you to give economics a go or at least think about it. I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I've discovered something that I truly love. Economics isn't just one thing. You can do infrastructure and infrastructure planning like I do, or you can work in monetary policy or economic development or international economics and trade. There are so many different areas that you can work in, and it's so versatile. I promise if you give it a go, you're probably going to love it.